Let's have a quick conversation about Tookan and Onfleet. And of course, I want to do a quick comparison for drivers, but also dispatchers. Okay. If you think about Tookan and Onfleet, you have a great, let's say, delivery tools, but you also have to think about route optimization. You have to think also about the delivery, the delivery stability. Okay. That's an important element. So, big question is, which is the better app this year? both uh, both Onfleet and Toucan are really great when it comes to certain things, but you got to really ask yourself what kind of features are you looking for. Okay, so if you think about a dispatch dashboard, for instance, Toucan really allows you to automate route planning, optimization, and also the ability to track and support other drivers on their route. So if you are a dispatcher, you will love that aspect of things. Okay, and also when it comes to let's say when it comes to empowering your drivers and empowering yourself as a driver, you will love the fact that OnFleet is a very easy to use app with clear routes, customer information, but also that's what I love a lot: proof of delivery. So POD features. Okay, if you're a driver and you've been in this industry for long enough, you understand that POD is really important. Okay, proof of delivery is really quite essential in certain niches. You also want to pay attention to customer communication. In other words, you want customers to receive up to date notifications and predictive ETAs to help improve delivery success rates. Okay. Long story short, both Toucan and Unfleet give you those modules, those capabilities, and more. Okay. But you got to really ask yourself, should you go with Toucan for its route optimization features, or should you go with Onfleet for its route stability features? I'll be speaking more about that so you have a clear idea what you should really go for. Also, if you're doing last mile delivery, for instance, there is one app that you would really want to go that you want to go for. Okay, if you're doing first mile or middle mile, not a problem. But if you want to really do a last mile delivery and you want to outsource your your loads. You want to subcontract your loads from, let's say, DHL, USPS, UPS, and FedEx. You want to use one of the apps that we have here. So if you think about Toucan versus Unfleet, let me talk about the features here. And I first want to talk about route optimization. Okay, because what I want to do is I want to look at each feature and really help you make a decision in the end, so you know exactly what to go for. So if you think about route optimization with Onfleet, you have capabilities. So the capabilities here, you are able to have a smart mathematical approach to route optimization. So Onfleet actually considers delivery times, driver schedules, vehicle sizes, and traffic history. And you can also edit and re-optimize routes after they're live, which is really helpful because sometimes plans can change mid shifts. Okay, and as you create routes, they'll be auto dispatched to drivers. What are the limitations here? Well, basically, you have to understand that with Unfleet, you don't have live traffic updates all the time. What about Toucan? Well, Toucan lets you choose from two route optimization tools: its proprietary mapper algorithm and Google Cloud Fleet Routing (CFR), which is best for complex route needs. Okay, and one thing I want to say also is that Mapper works for simple optimization needs and focuses on saving time and also reducing fuel. So that's kind of cool. CFR is actually a more advanced, adapting to package weights and specific geofence restrictions. Both solutions consider delivery windows, vehicle capacities, and traffic conditions to create efficient routes. Okay, so that's for drivers. What about dispatchers? Well, dispatchers can manually assign tasks and optimize routes based on specific geographic zones, giving businesses flexibility in managing their fleets. So that's kind of cool. I mean, similar to OnFleet, Toucan has auto dispatch linked to its optimization features. What about the second feature here, the proof of delivery? So OnFleet has their proof of delivery options include photos, electronic signatures, barcode scanning, and ID verification for age-restricted items. And what about Toucan? Well, with Toucan, drivers can collect proof of delivery in the same three ways: e-signatures, photos, and barcode scanning. So that's kind of cool. Drivers can also add notes and captions to the images they submit as proof of successful delivery in case there is additional information they need to communicate. So this actually minimizes customer complaints and gives them valuable peace of mind. Let's talk about the third feature here, customer notifications. So if you think about Toucan versus Onfleet, let's talk about Onfleet first. Onfleet provides customizable customer notifications that keep recipients informed throughout the delivery process. And these notifications can be triggered by specific events, such as when a delivery is dispatched, when the driver is nearby, or upon completion. Customers can also communicate directly via SMS or call with drivers and provide feedback after delivery. So that's kind of cool. What about Toucan? Well, Toucan sends tracking links through SMS or emails, enabling customers to see drivers on the live map, offering really an Uber-like delivery management experience. And customers receive notifications at key points, such as task assignments or delivery completion, and can even chat directly with their assigned agents. And these notifications can be customized with branded messages and sent in multiple languages, including English, Arabic, and French. Okay, and this makes them ideal for businesses with diverse customer bases. So that's kind of cool. You also have delivery analytics. So you have Onfleet. Onfleet actually provides delivery analytics, tracking metrics such as success rates, on-time performance, service times, feedback scores, and distance traveled. So you can segment this data by team, driver, day, week, or hour, offering detailed insights into delivery operations. And the platform allows exporting analytics and raw task data to CSV files or integration with other applications via Onfleet's API. You also have Toucan. So Toucan's actually a smart analytics add-on starting at about $30 per month, provides fleet managers with tracking summaries and detailed reports for up to 90 days. And as a user, you can monitor key metrics like task completion rates, agent performance, and customer satisfaction. And these reports include clear visuals and can be customized to fit specific business needs, making it easier to track progress and also identify trends. So that's really fantastic. Next, you have live driver tracking. So this is another feature that you really want to know more about. The thing is that with Unfleet, you have a lot of capabilities. So Unfleet uses real-time driver updates to show, for instance, where drivers are in their journey. So you have a clear idea. If you're managing a fleet or you are a dispatcher, you will love that. Okay. So as a dispatcher, for instance, you can see what stop is next and which ones have already been completed, making it, when you think about it, easier to check if a driver is on track, right? Some drivers might be stuck on track, might be stuck with traffic or something. At least you know what's really happening. And if needed, as a dispatcher, you can contact drivers directly using the in-app chat, okay? And so this feature is actually included in all pricing tiers. So basically, businesses of any size can monitor deliveries with ease. That's really fantastic. Okay, so that's for on fleet. What about Toucan? What do you have here? Well, Toucan's driver tracking stands out. It's one of its strongest features if you think about it. So as a dispatch manager, for instance, you can track driver locations in real time using a centralized dashboard. The system also provides detailed insights into driver behavior, such as idling or rash driving. So that's kind of cool if you want to really comply with regulations. That sort of info is really great. Okay, so if you have idling or rash driving, for instance, you can really sort of notify the driver to actually change his or her behavior, and this can help also can help you improve safety, reduce fuel cost, and maintain performance standards. And as a manager, you can generate personalized tracking links to share with customers, allowing them actually to monitor deliveries live and stay informed. That's kind of cool because it really helps you have this sort of extra to add this extra layer of credibility, but also trust with customers. So that's really fantastic. Okay, now, the thing about Tookan is that while Tookan's tracking provides valuable driver behavioral insights, like how long they take at each stop and if they brake harshly, relying solely on this data to evaluate driver performance may not be enough to understand their value or potential, right? So you may need to supplement this feature with other performance evaluation methods using Toucan's analytics. So besides the pricing, what about the features here? Let's talk about the features. So I want let me talk about the pricing. Let's talk first about Onfleet. So Onfleet offers a three pricing tiers based on the features it makes available and tasks you can complete within that tier, right? So you have they have the lunch. They are charging 550 a month for about 2,000 tasks. Then you have the scale, 1265 to $1,265 a month for 5,000 tasks. And then you have the enterprise plan. And the enterprise plan actually calls for custom pricing for more extensive or specialized needs. So if you have a larger fleet, maybe it's just better to go with an enterprise plan. So every plan includes features like route optimization, proof of delivery, and customer notifications. And higher tier plans provide advanced functionalities and premium onboard support. So this is kind of cool. So you got to really ask yourself, what kind of plan you want to go for. So that's for Onfleet. What about Toucan? Well, Toucan uses a task-based pricing model, kind of similar to what Onfleet has. Okay, but the cool thing about Toucan is that their pricing makes it accessible for teams of any size. I'll tell you why. They have the startup plan. Startup plan, they're charging $99 per month for up to 1,000 tasks. So you can see that this is way cheaper than what Onfleet has. They have the growth plan. The growth plan will set you back $249 per month for up to 3,000 tasks. This is cheaper. You have the standard plan. The standard plan will set you back $499 per month for up to 7,500 tasks. Okay, and the enterprise plan will give you a custom pricing for large scale operations. Okay, so key features like route optimization and analytics are available as add-ons. So if you think about pricing alone, Toucan is way cheaper than Onfleet. So what about customer support? Let me first talk about Onfleet. Onfleet's customer support is generally well regarded. Okay, people love the fact that it is responsive, it is helpful. The reps are pretty knowledgeable. Okay, so this is kind of cool, and so they're very quick to they will be willing to to deep dive into root cause issues. Okay, that's really good. And Onfleet also maintains a high customer satisfaction overall. Toucan actually has received mixed reviews. So even though Toucan is way cheaper, their customer service actually, I'm not gonna say it sucks, but it's not really that great. Okay, people love the team's responsiveness and helpfulness. Okay, but basically, folks are saying that sometimes it can be frustrating to actually talk to someone at Toucan. So this can be something that the Toucan team, if you're listening to me, you might need to think about improving. What about the feedback? Okay, what do delivery drivers think of those two apps? So first, let's see what on-fleet drivers have to say about their experience. So drivers love the in-app communication. So drivers can message dispatchers directly through the Onfleet app, facilitating prompt support and coordination. Okay, one user, as a matter of fact, noted the following. I mean, one user mentioned the fact that they were able to talk to their dispatcher real fast. Drivers find the app easy to navigate and simple to use. Okay, you have an intuitive design that simplifies task management and navigation, which really improves efficiency. And also, you have incompatibility of the software on older phones may cause frustration sometimes. For Toucan, you have similar views too. I mean, people love the fact that the user experience is really fantastic. Okay, people appreciate drivers appreciate the straightforward, easy to use features. They praise the reliable dashboard, so that's really good. And the only thing is that drivers have mentioned that there are some challenges with high volume tasks. Okay, so you do have app stability issues when managing large numbers of tasks. So it's something to really think about if you're considering those two apps this year. So what are the extras here? If you're comparing Toucan and Onfleet, what are the two what are the extras you need to think about? Okay, and I want to really talk about reasons, 5 reasons drivers and dispatchers choose may choose other apps over Onfleet and Toucan. The thing is that you have support designed for couriers. Okay, other courier apps, okay, will approach. I mean, will offer services whereby drivers and dispatchers can really benefit from quick resolutions, ensuring minimal disruption to operations. Okay, this is important because if you have slower response times or some limitations in terms of conflict resolutions, it's just better to have a streamlined support. You also want to really make sure that you're looking for a tool that can prioritize efficiency. When it comes to a route optimization and real-time tracking tools, you want to make sure that you think about stability, but also scalability. Okay, so that for instance, your drivers can complete more stops in less time. Okay, so this is kind of cool, especially when you have high task volumes. You do not want the app to be unstable. You want the app to still remain stable. You also want to have a real-time control if you are a dispatcher, right? So basically, you want a tool that can give you info like driver tracking, live driver tracking, route adjustments, and real-time delivery updates. Okay, from a single dashboard, you don't need to open multiple windows to access that data. So this is kind of important to think about. And you also want to think about analytics. Okay, you want to really have accessible analytics for smarter decisions. Some apps on the market can actually give you better analytics that you have within Toucan and Onfleet. So, having said that, which one should you go for this year? Toucan versus Onfleet. Well, those two apps have they have pros and cons, but they have different sets of capabilities. Our analysis in the end is that basically Onfleet is way better when it comes to route optimization, when it comes to feedback analytics, when it comes to dispatcher and driver communication, that than Toucan. Okay. However, Toucan is cheaper. Toucan is cheaper, but Onfleet is a little more expensive. But Onfleet offers a more holistic set of features. So our preference will go to Onfleet. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about Toucan versus Onfleet. I I'll delve into the features, the pricing, the customer support, the feedback, the extras. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.